Hello and welcome to the Intermittent Fasting Gems with Jen podcast. I'm your host, Jen, a middle-aged Michigan mama, wife, and teacher who in 2021 stumbled upon this crazy cool thing called intermittent fasting. And before I knew it, I'd lost 46 pounds in 4 months and gained an incredible lifestyle filled with complete food freedom. If you're hungry for unique, no-nonsense fasting tips that actually work, you're in the right place. So whether you're walking the dog, folding that last load of laundry, or cruising to your 9 to 5, let's start fasting our way to freedom together. Hello and happy holidays, my fabulous fasting friends. Oh my goodness, has 2024 flown by or what? It's hard to believe that we are less than 2 weeks away from a brand new year. I love the new year because it's almost like starting with a clean slate with new hopes and new goals and dreams and all that good stuff. And I don't know about you, but January is the perfect month to revisit my health and fitness priorities and get myself back on track after 2 to 3 weeks of holiday parties and lots of indulgences. So if January is your month to shine and just get serious doing this intermittent fasting thing, you are definitely going to want to listen to this episode. 25 easy intermittent fasting hacks for faster weight loss. This is part 1 of my 2-part series where I'll give you 13 awesome hacks today that totally work to speed up your results. And then in part 2 of this series, which will be released on the 30th of this month, I'll give you the remaining 12 for a total of 25 intermittent fasting strategies and hacks that really, really work. Because, oh my goodness, losing weight can be so frustrating at times. And although intermittent fasting absolutely is not a get skinny quick fad diet plan, I know that these 25 unique tricks definitely helped me reach my 46-pound weight loss goal much faster than I even ever thought possible. And speeding the journey up a little bit definitely helps knock out feelings of frustration when weight loss feels like it's taking forever. So sit back, relax, maybe grab your laptop or a pen and a piece of paper if you're old school like me, and let's dive into some super spectacular intermittent fasting hacks that will get you the absolute best results possible and maybe shave off a good bit of time in the process. All right, so the very first hack on my to-do list is to start drinking plain sparkling mineral water. Yes, I have absolutely mentioned this in previous episodes, as well as many of my success story guests, and that is because it totally works. Adding plain sparkling mineral water to your fasting routine can make intermittent fasting not only manageable, but actually quite enjoyable. And it's especially helpful for intermittent fasting beginners. This stuff not only curbs your appetite and gets rid of those nagging hunger pangs, it actually makes you feel like you're having a fancy soda or pop, as we call it here in the Midwest. And if you're feeling a little extra hungry and wanting to snack on something tempting, or you just feel like you want to break your fast early, I definitely recommend grabbing a 12-ounce can of plain sparkling mineral water and just sipping on it over the next 20 to 30 minutes. It almost always knocks out the hunger pangs. It helps me continue with my fasting window, and it makes my fast much easier and way more comfortable. But you must make sure it is the plain kind, nothing with flavor, even if it doesn't have any calories. Flavored sparkling waters run the risk of spiking your insulin levels and possibly breaking your fast. My favorite brand is LaCroix. The cans and the packaging is blue and it says innocent right on the label. So just do it. It totally works. Next up, Another hack I've talked about in previous episodes, number 2 on my list, use an electrolyte supplement. So we normally get a steady supply of electrolytes when we eat and drink. However, when we fast, we have to do some dipping into our body's limited stored supply of electrolytes. And these stored electrolytes deplete pretty quickly during periods of fasting. And they can cause us to feel kind of crappy, sometimes really crappy. So taking an electrolyte supplement during your fasting period is a really great way to help fuel your body with the nutrients it needs and help you get that energy boost and that balance that you need. It's so important because if you feel tired or sluggish or just off, you're going to be less likely to want to stick to your fasting schedule or routine. And this is definitely going to affect your weight loss results and your overall success with intermittent fasting. Again, just like the sparkling water hack, it's super important to make sure that you are using a plain, non-flavored electrolyte. So many of the flavored ones are jam-packed with extra insulin spiking sugars, calories, artificial flavors, and just flat out crap. So my favorite electrolyte by far is Element, LMNT, the raw, unflavored kind that comes in the little convenient packs of 30. It's sugar-free, carb-free, gluten-free, all that good stuff. And it's the perfect sodium, potassium, magnesium balance. I will link to it in the show notes. So my recommendation as far as how often to use the electrolyte supplement is this. If you're brand new to fasting, shoot for 2 to 3 times a week. And then once you get in the groove of fasting, you'll probably find that your body is becoming fat adapted and your energy levels are starting to balance out. And then you can probably get away with maybe once a week. Play around with it and just see what works for you. I'll probably do a separate podcast episode on the best way to use it for when you're doing an extended fast. But the short answer on that is to try taking it around the 20 to 22 hour mark into your prolonged or extended 36 to 42 hour fast. It seems like that is when most bodies start to feel kind of wonky and you need a good electrolyte pick-me-up. All right, moving on to number 3 on the list of hacks that work to speed up your weight loss is to reduce your carb intake. Remember, this is only temporary. And also, this is what worked for me. Everybody is different. I know I say that a lot, but it's true. Everybody is different, so I can't make any guarantees. But this is what I did, and it totally worked beautifully. I was strict, and I stuck to a maximum of 30 grams net carbs each day for the 4.5 months that it took me to lose 46 pounds with intermittent fasting. I honestly believe that combining intermittent fasting and low carb eating is the hack. The hack. Number 1 hack, yes, I'll say it again, that yielded the fastest weight loss for me. Why do I believe this combination works so well? Simply put, the two are synergistic, and doing one makes the other one work better. So during that 4.5 months, I did not count calories, and I still don't count calories. But what I did count during that period was my daily net carb intake, and 30 grams was my sweet spot. You may have to play around with the right number for you, but at least this will give you a starting point. So net carbs refers to the amount of carbs that actually affect your blood sugar. And they are calculated by a simple math equation of taking the total carbs and then subtracting the dietary fiber and the sugar alcohols, and then that will give you the total net carbs in a food. Most foods have the net carbs right on the labels, but in case you need to figure it out, that's how you can do it. All right, number 4 on the list If you are serious about losing weight, you just can't do it dirty. Meaning you have to commit to the clean fast. No exceptions whatsoever. It sounds a bit harsh, but I promise you it really does matter and it does make a difference. Fasting clean means sticking to the 4 safe drinks only during your fasting window or fasting hours. So black coffee, plain water, plain unflavored sparkling mineral water, or unflavored herbal green or black tea. Fasting clean, again, may seem a bit difficult at first, but after just a few days, you will start to feel a difference. Your energy will be better, cravings will start to go away, and you will quickly find that you can fast easier and way longer. And the best part of all, you definitely start to see better and faster results on the scale. Number 5, start using a meal delivery service. Yes, this is a game-changing tip or strategy. I shied away from meal delivery services forever because in my head, I just thought there is no way they are going to be way too expensive. I thought we just can't do that as a family. But guess what? I was totally wrong. Now I've been using a meal delivery service for about 4 years, and now I will never stop. I started with HelloFresh, and we've since moved to Green Chef because I love the variety of their meals and also because I can customize my 3 meals a week to be both low carb and gluten-free, which works for my husband and I. Both of our adult children are out of the house and it's just the 2 of us now. And it's perfect. Not only are the meals super delicious and flavorful, they really are very affordable, convenient, and a healthy way to keep yourself on track with your weight loss goals. I think it's also a great strategy for practicing portion control. Everything comes pre-measured and ready to easily put together. Most meals take me 20 to 40 minutes, and that's including everything. Prep, cooking, and then getting it right to the table. 20 to 40 minutes, that's it. Fueling your body with high quality, window-worthy, nutritious foods is an absolute must when it comes to intermittent fasting success. And a meal delivery service such as Green Chef might just be a perfect option for you too. All right, number 6, drink more water. You've heard it a million times. Again, drink more water. It helps you feel full. It helps your digestive system break down food better. It helps flush toxins out of your body. And it most definitely keeps your metabolism strong and revved up. So all I'm going to say about that is just do it. All right. 7 on my list of hacks is to eat really fiber-rich foods. Seriously eating foods high in fiber during your eating window is super important when you are trying to lose weight with intermittent fasting. Like water, fiber really helps you feel full and satisfied. It helps you keep your calories in check, and fiber also regulates your digestion. It keeps your blood sugar levels steady, which can definitely prevent cravings and overeating. Some of the highest fiber fruits include avocados, raspberries, blackberries, and pears. And some of the highest fiber vegetables include artichokes, green peas, Brussels sprouts, and broccoli. Number 8, eat more meat. Meat can absolutely be a superfood for weight loss and one of the best ways to pack in your necessary daily grams of protein. So meat is loaded with protein, which keeps you feeling full, and it reduces your appetite, making it much easier to control your calorie intake. Plus, it boosts your metabolism, helping you burn more calories even when your body is at rest. The amino acids in meat are essential for maintaining and building lean muscle, which is super important for burning fat. And besides being nutrient rich, meat is low in carbs, making it a really great choice for those following a keto or low carb diet plan. Number 9, don't forget about pickles. Pickles happen to be an incredible food for both your health and weight loss. As far as weight loss goes, pickles can help to control blood sugar levels, and this is very important for losing weight as well as maintaining a healthy weight. Pickles are also very rich in probiotics, and this helps boost friendly gut bacteria, and guess what? It's also believed that pickle juice may also help to relieve bloating. After an extended fast, I often break my fast with a few of my delicious homemade dill pickles. Pickles are fantastic for breaking your fast because of the natural salt and electrolytes that they contain. They're almost calorie-free too, like 5 calories per pickle is all. But beware, the pickles that you buy in the store, they can be sneaky, and they are often packed with sugar and other crap. It is a good idea to really study the label, or better yet, you can make up a batch of my clean and oh so delicious homemade dill pickles in about 3 to 4 minutes. And once you make these pickles, you will never buy dill pickles from the store again. You will be hooked. They are just that yummy. I'll leave my recipe in the show notes for you below. Number 10, and this is a very big, important, effective hack. Here we go. Fast at least 18 hours daily. I have got to tell you, I absolutely found that the real fasting magic happens once you hit the 18-hour mark. I started out at 16 hours with the 16-8 most popular intermittent fasting schedule. I really didn't have much success until I bumped it up. Once you've reached 18 hours into your fasting window, some really cool stuff starts happening in your body. Fat burning really starts to rev up and body healing begins to magnify. So I'd like to challenge you to clean fast for at least 18 hours each day. If you can push it to 20 hours, like the warrior diet fasting method, that's even better. But shoot for 18. Go ahead, give it a try. I believe in you, and I know you can totally do it. All right, moving on to number 11. This is another, what I believe to be absolutely magical intermittent fasting hack to help you speed up your weight loss. Exercise in the fasted state. All right, this intermittent fasting hack for weight loss is simply incredible, and it really, really does work. As I raced and sometimes crawled along my fitness journey, I magically discovered the power of exercising while my body was in the fasted state. Now that I have learned about the power of intermittent fasting and all that it does, and after some serious trial and error, I know that eating before my workout is not the best weight loss and exercise strategy for me. And you know what? It might not be the best one for you either. So I do realize that there are a gajillion conflicting weight loss and exercise opinions floating around out there. And that is exactly why I'm not going to refer to any medical study on this or anything like that. I'm not a doctor. I'm an elementary PE teacher, almost 50-year-old lady who figured out how to lose weight with intermittent fasting and keep it off. That's it. So plain and simple, I am just going off of my own beliefs and my personal weight loss experiences. And I have to tell you that working out while fasted, like 15 to 17 hours into my fast, was a huge game changer for me when it came to losing weight with intermittent fasting. And you know what? It might be for you too. So this is what I truly believe happens when you eat something that breaks your fast before a workout. Your blood sugar levels increase and your insulin spikes, which means our bodies, plain and simple, our bodies are forced to burn that carby pre-workout snack instead of our stored fat. But if you exercise while you are fasted, your body has no other choice than to start burning your stored body fat. And that to me is so cool. All right, just give it a try and see what happens. All right, while we are on the topic of exercise, hack number 12 on my list is to strength train 2 to 3 days a week. Cardio exercises are great, but I do believe it is important to add 2 to 3 days of strength training each week as well. Strength training workout routines will help with muscle mass, and it will also help your body burn extra calories even after your workout is long over. Your strength training workout absolutely does not have to be long and grueling. Just keep it simple but effective. So my absolute favorite way to add strength training to my routine is through the use of kettlebells. I love using kettlebells. I have some favorite quick workouts. And for the last few years, I just search up kettlebell workouts on YouTube. My favorite is a 30-minute kettlebell workout by Carolyn Gervin. She has a bunch of them. She's so awesome. Look her up. I'll leave the link to my favorite workout. It's 30 minutes in the show notes. I also really like Juice and Toya. They have some quick and easy kettlebell workouts too. Honestly, I search it up on my laptop, get the workout. I set it on my TV console. Then I put the TV on. I put on a show, my favorite show, and then I just put the workout on mute. And I watch my show and I follow along with the kettlebell exercises, and I'm done before I know it. It's a super easy way to get that strength training in, and it's enjoyable too. So I can watch my favorite shows and work out at the exact same time. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, finally, number 13, embrace the power of the plank. Try adding a daily 60-second plank hold to your exercise routine. Why? Well, because plank holds burn fat, they improve your posture, they reduce back pain, and they also improve your metabolism and your mood too. So if you're like, there's no way, Jen, there's no way I can do a plank hold right now, let alone for 60 seconds, don't worry. I have an awesome 30-day plan that starts at just 10 seconds a day. And it gradually works you up to a 60-second plank by the end of the month or 30 days. This was another big weight loss speed up game-changing hack for me. So give it a try. Okay, I'm going to stop there because this is the first half of my list of 25 intermittent fasting hacks to speed up your weight loss, including number 1, drink sparkling mineral water. 2, start using an electrolyte supplement like Element. 3, keep your carb intake at or below 30 grams net carbs each day. Number 4, be sure to fast clean, nothing dirty. 5, look into using a meal delivery service like HelloFresh or Green Chef. Number 6, drink more water. 7, eat more fiber-rich foods. 8, eat more meat. 9, don't forget about pickles, and homemade is best. 10, try to fast at least 18 hours daily. 11, exercise in the fasted state. 12, add in 2 to 3 days of strength training. 13, try to work up to doing a 60-second plank hold. I will spill the beans on the last 12 intermittent fasting hacks that really work in my next episode, which will be released as part 2 on December 30th. But hey, if you think you are ready to go all in with this intermittent fasting thing, starting in January of 2025, you can get my intermittent fasting and weight loss masterclass for just $39. It retails for $49, but if you use the code GEMS10, GEMS10 at checkout. You'll save an additional $10. In my 39 lesson video course, I walk you through exactly what I did to lose 46 pounds in 4 months with intermittent fasting. I give you all my tips, my tricks, my hacks, and recipes. And once you have the course, you have it forever, including all future updates and additions. All right, my fasting friends, please enjoy this December holiday season with your family and your friends, making many beautiful, long-lasting memories. Thanks for listening. Hey, thank you so much for choosing to spend part of your day listening to this episode of the Intermittent Fasting Gems with Jen podcast. If you think these tips could help a friend or a family member, please consider sharing this episode with them. And if you really enjoyed the show, taking a minute or two to leave a positive review would be so appreciated. Tune in for new 15 to 25-minute episodes released on the 10th, 20th, and 30th of each month. Episodes will feature solo shows filled with IF hacks that have worked for me, as well as episodes where I get to chat with fun folks of all ages who've experienced incredible success with intermittent fasting. If you have questions or want more unique intermittent fasting health and weight loss tips, tricks, and recipes, please visit my website and blog at sowhatifwithjen.com. Finally, we'd love to welcome you into our free intermittent fasting Facebook support group, So What If with Jen. Find all of these links in the show notes below. And as always, I hope you spend your day loving without fear and laughing until your cheeks hurt.